Entitled family cuts the line and meets justice. So this happened a few weeks ago at this theme park near my home. I was there with my girlfriend. We were celebrating our first anniversary. She had never been to this place, but I used to go there growing up, so we were both quite excited. We'd been waiting in line for a half hour, but I kept telling my GF it would be worth it, because that coaster that has the best views. We finally get to the front of the line, and the attendant directs us to the front carriage. Exactly what we wanted. As we're getting settled in, I hear loud talking coming from behind us, getting closer and closer. This family of four, parents and two teenage kids, roves into view and gets assigned to the second carriage. The dad immediately starts complaining to the ride operator that his family needs the front carriage because it's his son's birthday. The operator explains that seats have already been assigned. We were there first and were already settled in. At this point, the mom turns to us directly and goes, "Would you mind switching with us? It's my son's birthday." I politely said no. We'd been waiting just as long and specifically wanted these seats. That's when dad decided to wade in with a, "Come on, don't be selfish. We have kids here and you're just a couple." My girlfriend tried to be diplomatic and suggested they could enjoy the ride from any seat, but mom cut her off. "We paid just as much as you to be here. The least you could do is be considerate." At this point, I should say I thought I'd seen my GF mad before, but this comment did something I'd never seen. When she gets mad, she usually gets quiet. Turns out going quiet is just level 1. This family had just unlocked level 2. My GF goes bright red and starts yelling, "We're not moving. We paid for these seats. You need to stop harassing us and enjoy your own ride." The dad tried pathetically to argue with the ride operator again, holding up the whole process, until finally the operator said if they didn't get in their assigned seats immediately, they'd be removed from the ride entirely. They sat down but spent the entire ride making loud comments about selfish people and how we were ruining their special day. Here's where it gets good, though. About 2 hours later, we're in line at the bar when we hear this commotion nearby. Guess who? Same family, but now they're arguing with 3 security guys. Apparently, they'd been caught line jumping multiple times throughout the day, and someone had reported them for harassing other guests. Security was explaining that they were being ejected from the park. The mom was practically screaming about how they'd driven 4 hours and spent hundreds of dollars, while the dad kept demanding to speak to a manager. The kids were mortified, especially when a crowd started gathering to watch the spectacle. As they were being escorted out, the mom actually spotted us in line and started pointing, yelling something about us starting all this by not giving up our seats. Security just kept walking them toward the exit while she ranted. We ended up having an amazing rest of the day without running into them again. I felt a little bad for the kids, but honestly, if you act entitled and rude all day, eventually it's going to catch up with you. At least it was an anniversary to remember.